What's going on, guys? So you're probably here because you're wondering how I went from this to this, or how I can guarantee you gain 10 pounds of muscle in under 180 days, or how I'm able to achieve these results with my clients. But here's the good news. I'm gonna be showing you from A to Z the exact training program I created, the Muscle Matrix Blueprint, which will get you the exact results. This is unlike any other training program out there. It's unique, backed by science, and most importantly, proven with real results. So make sure to save this video so you can come back to it. Take notes and pay attention because I'm going to be giving away a ton of information. So without further ado, here it is, the Muscle Matrix Blueprint step-by-step process. So if you're like me, someone who's skinny fat, or a hard gainer, who wasn't genetically gifted to easily put on muscle or gain a lot of mass, this program will get you your next 10 pounds of lean muscle in under 180 days if you follow this program, the Muscle Matrix Blueprint, step by step. And you're gonna do this without bulking or adding excess body fat to your body composition. But before we jump into it, I'm gonna introduce you to myself and how I came up with this program and why I came up with this program. So my name is Paul and I'm a nationally accredited personal trainer. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I added 10 pounds of lean muscle without adding excess body fat or bulking. And if you don't believe me that I wasn't genetically gifted, here's a picture of me before I started implementing this training program. So in that first picture, I thought I was doing everything right. I thought I was eating enough. I thought I was training correctly. But really, I was eating garbage. I was eating stuff that was frozen, stuff that came out of the box. Totally under eating protein. I was probably having like 70 grams of protein a day. My workouts were probably like bench press, lat pull down, and bicep curl. And I thought that was the formula to build a good physique. I was tired of wasting time in the gym and not seeing any results. So I had to take a step back and objectively look at what I was doing and try to come up with a solution to get real results. And I came up with the groundwork of the Muscle Matrix Blueprint. And once I started implementing that, that's when I took the physique in that first picture and turned it to the physique on the second picture. And that's when I realized I was onto something. So I still follow that program to this day because you can follow this program forever and continue to make incredible results. Who this program will especially work for is those who are looking to add 10 pounds of quality lean muscle that you not only keep but build onto forever. This program's for you. If you're skinny fat, or a hard gainer and think you're eating everything and just a fast metabolism, it's what's keeping you from putting on muscle, this program is for you. If you think you don't have the genetics or have genetic limitations to gain muscle, this program's for you. If you have no idea where to start with a workout and diet regimen, or are tired of going to the gym and not seeing any results, this program's for you. If you want a proven, easy to follow method, unlike most generic programs, which are cookie cutter, that don't have any science or proven results behind them, this program's for you. If you know you have the potential to build your dream physique, but you're just lacking the proper tools and guidance, this program's for you. But this program is not for you if you still think you have to bulk to put on muscle, because quite frankly, that's a myth. If you're looking for a quick fix and not willing to follow a proven program, this program's not for you. If you're not willing to track and follow your meals and workouts, this program's not for you. If you simply don't believe you can push yourself to be the absolute best version of yourself possible, this program's not for you. So real quick, I just want to touch on some myths about gaining muscle or putting on size that no one will tell you or no one talks about. So you can put on quality lean muscle without bulking or putting on excess body fat. Most people think they're doing what's necessary, but are missing key components. Number one, getting the right amount of quality, nutrient-dense food, which I'm going to touch on later. Training hard and efficiently in the gym. Too many people do fluff work, don't have a set program, don't have a set routine, and they just walk around the gym and do random exercises, which will never lead to results. And number three, following a proven and efficient program like the Muscle Matrix Blueprint instead of just winging it. But don't worry, I'm not going to let you fall into those traps because there is no such thing as I can't dedicate the time this requires, or that just won't work for me. Because if you think this, then you're telling yourself a narrative that isn't true. Because you don't have to spend countless hours in the gym or have superhuman genetics to become the absolute best version of yourself and to achieve your dream physique. And if you want that dream physique, I'm going to show you exactly how to overcome the limiting beliefs we just talked about, how I was able to completely transform my clients and my physique, and had all my friends, family, and peers asking what was my secret. How was I able to transform my body and my client's body in such a short amount of time? And I'm going to show you how to put on 10 plus pounds of muscle in the next 180 days. And you're going to do this without bulking or adding excess body fat. And once you see this system and how it works and the results it provided from myself and my clients, I will completely debunk any doubt that this system works. So real quick, a little bit of backstory onto how I got to where I am today and why I built this program and why I want to share it with you. So I started taking training and nutrition seriously about 8 years ago because I wanted to achieve my dream physique, which I currently have. But prior to that, I was in law enforcement and wanted to get in better shape to perform better while on duty. Because we go hands-on with a lot of personnel, so you have to be able to handle yourself. But I still had those underlying problems of being a hard gainer or thinking I had a fast metabolism or had the inability to gain muscle. So I did a ton of research. I was my own guinea pig and wound up having an incredible transformation. And because of this, I wanted others to experience their own life-changing transformation. So I became a nationally accredited trainer and went to work to fulfill what I believe is my purpose. And eventually, I created the training program, the Muscle Matrix Blueprint, based on how I overcame my hurdles and achieved a physique most men dream of. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. So the Muscle Matrix Blueprint is a system that I built through years of my own trial and error and made sure it was perfect before implementing it with my clients, a lot of which who were in the same position I was. And now I'm going to break down the whole process for you. So here's one of my clients, Cameron. He responded amazingly to this program. So he put on 12 pounds of muscle in 120 days. His response was incredible to this program, and he put on more muscle than I would ever expected. But his results are the perfect example of what happens when you put in the hard work, when you have the discipline, the structure, you follow a workout and nutrition plan. And to gain 12 pounds of lean muscle in 120 days is no easy feat. But I'm going to outline the entire process, A to Z, on what I did to accomplish these results and what I currently do for my clients for them to get the same results by following the Muscle Matrix Blueprint and putting on 10 plus pounds of muscle in the next 180 days or less. And here it is, the Muscle Matrix Blueprint simplified to one page. So what exactly is the Muscle Matrix Blueprint? It attacks your muscles at all fiber types, which surprisingly, nobody utilizes this training style. Most people train in the 8 to 12 rep range. When your muscles fail in that rep range, it's your fast twitch muscles that are failing. You're not even tapping into your slow twitch or endurance muscle fibers, which make up over half of your muscle fibers in your body. So by not even tapping into those muscle fibers, you're leaving so many gains in the tank. With that, you're going to be eating in a calorie surplus or maintenance based on your situation with nutrient-dense foods and high protein intake. So like I mentioned before, this is a 3-week training cycle. So the first week is going to be type 2B muscle fiber training. So it's going to be heavyweight with slow negatives in the 6 to 10 rep range. And the following week, you're going to do type 2A muscle fiber training. So moderate weight with pause reps at the beginning and end of each rep, mostly in the 14 to 18 rep range. And the following week, you're going to do type 1 muscle fiber training, which is your slow twitch muscle fibers. Lighter weight, utilizing drops, super, and giant sets. Your sets are going to be in the 20 to 60 rep range. And after you finish week 3 of training, you're going to go back to week 1 and repeat the cycle. And on the nutrition aspect, you're going to eat nutrient-dense foods in a calorie surplus or maintenance. And protein will make up 30 to 40% of your macronutrients. And your diet will include quality foods because that'll lead to quality muscle, performance, and health. But we're going to go a little bit deeper into how I optimized this program and implemented it to start making real changes to my physique and eventually my clients' physiques. So week 1 training is your type 2B muscle fiber training, which is your fast twitch muscle fibers. So how to engage your fast twitch muscle fibers? It's going to be heavyweight with lower rep training, 6 to 10 reps, mostly free weights. And the reason you're doing mostly free weights is so you can have slow eccentrics and negatives to overload your muscles and stabilizers with the heavier load. So you actually recruit more muscle fibers, controlling and stabilizing the negative than you do pushing on the positive. And doing that with heavier weight will lead to amazing results. So fast concentric or positive portion of the rep to build your power and strength. But if you start to lose form, then the weight's too heavy. But if you're able to maintain form and technique, you can still train to failure and utilize partial reps at the end of your sets. This week will also work on your prime muscles and your strength and power building. But this week is also very taxing on your CNS or central nervous system, which is why you only do this phase once every 3 weeks. So a sample week 1 push day workout would be incline dumbbell chest press or compound movement, seated dumbbell shoulder press, another compound movement, flat dumbbell pec fly, more of an isolation movement, seated dumbbell lateral raises, another isolation movement, and then you're going to end with a smaller muscle group with the incline easy bar skull crusher. 3 sets on all of these exercises in the 6 to 10 rep range, except for the lateral raises, which you'll do 8 to 12 reps, all of which will have a 3-second lowering phase to really target those stabilizer muscles. And you can use this template for your other workout days. So on a pull day or leg day, start with compound movements, go into more isolation and smaller muscle groups towards the end of your workout. But the sets, rep range, and lowering phase will all be the same. And then the following week will be your 2A muscle fiber training, so your moderate fast twitch muscle fibers. This will be a medium weight, moderate rep training, so 14 to 18 reps with a mix of free weights, machines, and cables. So the reps here will be more controlled and squeezing reps to where you can really work on your mind-muscle connection and you can really work on perfecting your form and technique. But if done right, the pump from this phase will be absolutely amazing because you can really focus on squeezing and engaging the muscles you're targeting. This week will be less taxing your CNS and will serve as a recovery phase between weeks 1 and 3, which are very demanding. But don't think this week is easy because it can be challenging. And this is a week 2 sample workout for a pull day. So same thing, starting with compound movements, bench supported incline dumbbell rows, the ones where you lie on the bench face down and you row the dumbbells to your sides. Single arm cable pull downs to target your lats, machine or cable reverse flies to focus on your rear delts, easy bar cable lat pullovers, once again to focus on your lats, and then finish off your biceps with cable bicep curls with a straight bar. You're going to do 3 sets of all these exercises, 14 to 18 reps, and you're going to squeeze at the end of each rep and get a good stretch at the beginning of each rep. And of course, control the weight, but the pumps on this phase is absolutely incredible. Don't sleep on week 2 workouts. But just like the other sample workout, you can insert similar exercises for the same day or for different muscle groups. Just try to keep the same structure, starting with compound movements, work to more isolation movements, but keep the same rep and set range. And finally, week 3, your type 1 muscle fiber training. Your slow twitch muscle fibers, the training style no one is doing, and what I believe is the secret to the muscle matrix blueprint. The thing that will take your physique to the next level, the phase that will put muscle on your body that no other programs will. So how type 1 muscle fiber training works: lighter weight, higher rep training, 20 to 60 rep sets, including drop sets, supersets, giant sets. You're going to do a mix of free weights, cables, and machines. Rep tempo is going to be a little bit faster because if you go super slow, your muscles are going to fatigue way faster. This week will feel a little bit aerobic because you're building those slow twitch and endurance muscle fibers. You're really taxing those and tapping into those. But slow twitch muscle fibers make up a large percentage of your total muscle mass, and most people completely neglect training them. So your shoulders, your glutes, your calves, your forearms, all those are made up of mostly slow twitch muscle fibers. And if you never recruit and tax those muscle fibers, then you have more than half of your muscle mass that isn't even being utilized. But this week will really test your endurance and build up your aerobic performance, which will be crucial for your success. So when you first start implementing this training style, you're going to be shocked at how fast you gas out. But once you start to build up your muscle endurance and strengthen those slow twitch muscle fibers, it starts to get a lot easier. So a sample week 3 leg workout. So everything's going to be 2 drop sets for a total of 4 sets for each exercise. So the first exercise will be seated leg press. You're going to do 20 to 25 reps, lower the weight, and do another 20 to 25 reps. And that's 1 set. You're going to take a rest, and then you're going to do that again, and that'll be 2 drop sets with a total of 4 sets. And after that, you're going to do single leg, seated leg extensions, 2 drop sets, 15 to 20 reps. Lying leg curls, 2 drop sets, 15 to 20 reps. And then standing dumbbell RDLs, 2 drop sets, 15 to 20 reps. And to finish off your leg workout, you're going to do 2 triple drop sets of seated calf raises, 12 to 15 reps. So 12 to 15 reps, lower the weight, 12 to 15 reps, lower the weight again, and another 12 to 15 reps. Your calves have one of the highest rates of slow twitch muscle fibers, so you really want to hammer those endurance muscles. But same thing, use this template, insert similar exercises, and then use the same template for your other body part workouts. And of course, we all know nutrition will make or break your progress. And if you really want to maximize your results, you need to consume nutrient-dense food. You also need to find out how many calories you need for your particular goals. So you want to figure out your target weight and adjust your caloric intake based on that number. So you can use an app like MyFitnessPal or Chronometer, and you can put your desired weight and it'll adjust how many calories you should consume based on your goal weight. From there, you want to adjust your macro ratio split, with your protein being 30 to 40% of your total calories. But regardless of what you've heard, all calories are not created equal. If you want to feel and perform your best, you need nutrient-dense food. So for example, 50 grams of carbs from a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal is not the same as 50 grams of carbs from a sweet potato. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is filled with sugar, refined carbohydrates, it's fortified with fake minerals. Something like that is not going to fuel your body, it's not going to help you recover, it's not going to make you feel your best. On the opposing end, sweet potatoes are full of nutrients and minerals, fiber, things that actually will help you recover, help you perform, and help you feel better. So regardless of what you've heard, calories aren't really created equal. But eating whole, nutritional foods will help you build muscle, recover better, and feel better. Keeping track of what you put in your body is crucial to put on lean muscle without the fat. So if you really want to optimize your results, you need to track your food. And for my transformation, the macro ratio split I followed, 30% of my calories from carbohydrates, 40% of my calories from protein, and 30% of my calories from fats. I tried to vary my protein sources as much as possible to not get bored of eating the same things, and they all have different amino acid profiles and nutritional profiles, and they all have their own benefits. This is also how I learned to cook, because meal prepping is the perfect opportunity for that. You also want to drink enough water and take in enough salt and electrolytes, because that will aid you in feeling your best and having optimal performance and recovery. So something as simple as drinking enough water can make a world of difference. It can help you digest food, feel better, and perform better. And of course, there's nothing wrong with cheat meals. So on the days I didn't weight train, I had one cheat meal a day, which is perfectly fine. So just to sum it all up, the Muscle Matrix Blueprint is made to train every fiber in your muscles and get maximum stimulation and growth. This will give your muscles a more complete and well-defined structure as you're getting bigger and gaining weight. With this 3-week muscle fiber training rotation, you will never get bored, and your workouts will always be new and exciting. Your muscles will always be guessing, which leads to more muscle growth. Also, you can follow this program forever, as you will continue to build muscle and develop superior muscle maturity, which is when your muscles visually look like you've been training longer than you have. So you have that complete, really good muscle tone and build. So when you see someone with striated muscles or visible muscle fibers, that's the look of muscle maturity. And if you follow the blueprint, it is impossible for you not to gain muscle, size, and strength. Whatever prior beliefs you had about gaining muscle were 100% false. And now that I've laid out exactly how the Muscle Matrix Blueprint works, I have an offer for you. If you're skinny fat, or a hard gainer, you're new to training or currently training, and you're tired of not seeing any results, and you're looking to make some changes to your body and pack on some serious lean muscle, and you want to feel confident about your physique and look great with your shirt off, I will guarantee I can get you to gain 10 pounds of quality lean muscle in under 180 days without having to bulk or add excess body fat, using the Muscle Matrix Blueprint. I'm so confident in this offer that I will keep working with you for free until I get you that 10 pounds of lean muscle. But I'm not worried about it, because we're going to get that in under 180 days. But keep watching, because I'm going to tell you everything that's included if you join my program and work with me one-on-one. If you made it this far, I know you've gotten a ton of information out of the video. But if you want guaranteed results and you want to put on those 10 pounds of muscle, but need the added accountability of working with me one-on-one, then book a call with the Calendly link in the description, and I'll see if you're a right fit for the team. The entire reason I left police work and got into coaching was to help others have that same life-changing experience I had by achieving my dream physique. Once you transform your body, you will transform your life. The discipline, structure, mental toughness, sacrificing short-term pleasures for long-term results, those are all characteristics that will carry over to other areas of your life. If you can achieve this, you can achieve anything. I believe my purpose in life is to help you become the best version of yourself, the person you know you're capable of becoming. And I want to guide you on that journey. Custom diet and training programs built for you from scratch, 24/7 text access, weekly video check-ins, and a training app that tracks your progress all come with working with me one-on-one. So if you feel like you're wasting your time and not getting the results you want, then book a call, and together we can change your life.